Greetings, YouTube. It's my Kaylee 7 again, coming to you again at night, as happens this time of year. 7 o'clock basically, and 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Odometer 11,713. Today's topic is motorcycle thoughts. In other words, what am I thinking about in terms of models of motorcycles, purposes for riding, that kind of thing? Well, here it is. Years ago, right, I used to think I'd buy one bike and then I would modify the bike. So I bought a Softail Standard and I wanted more storage, so I added saddlebags, and I wanted more wind protection, so I added a windshield. And then I didn't like that skinny front tire on the Softail Standard. It had kind of a wide glide looking front end. So I ended up trading to a Road King Classic. Big front tire, which I wanted. I had all the storage I wanted. I had the windshield I wanted. And then it wasn't quite fast enough. So I got a stage 1. Let the bike breathe, as they say, and the bike was a bit faster. Sounded great with the Reinhardts. And that bike sufficed for years and years. Then in 2014, I test rode an Ultra, part of the Project Rushmore. And the handling was fantastic. The bigger engine, more power, more storage. And I also wanted creature comforts, because I had evolved to the point where I wanted to have some nice heated grips, or a nice radio, that kind of thing, right? So then, had that for a little while, and I ended up getting a Stage 1 air on that one. And then a Stage 2 cam job to make that bike go faster. And had that for like a year and a half, 2 years. Then the Milwaukee 8s came out, and test rode one of those, and that was like a quantum leap above the Ultra in my mind. But after 9 or 10 months, I had to get an upgrade on that. I just couldn't leave it alone. So instead of going Stage 1 and then Stage 2, I said this time it's going to go the whole kit and caboodle right here, right now. So I got a Stage 4. The bike was faster than any motorcycle I had owned up to that point. Had the creature comforts, had the storage, had the speed, but it had a lot of reliability issues, and it had handling issues because I evolved and I needed better handling. I needed better power delivery, and more of the technological creature comfort type things that I have grown to love. So I have this now. So then the urge obviously comes up, well, geez, maybe I should flash the ECM to get it to go over 112, and they also said it's better performance overall, the way they remap it or whatever. So then I was, briefly thinking about that, and then I thought, well, wait a minute. I mean, I'm bumping up against sport bike type riding now. So if I want to go super duper fast, why don't I just get a sport bike? Get like an R1, or get a Ninja, or a CBR, something, CBR 600, or a CBR 1000 if I'm really crazy. Take it to track days. So I think instead of souping up this bike, I might just get a second bike and use that on track days, or abandoned roads where I can drive like a maniac. I probably won't be motovlogging a lot of those, but this is not now. This is probably 2 or 3 years from now. And then I thought, well, I also have a desire to experiment with some light off-road riding. So I thought, well, geez, what could I do for that? Obviously not gonna be putting knobby tires on this thing or on a CBR. So then I thought, well, how about you just buy another bike? So maybe at some point I'll buy an additional bike. I'll have 3 bikes. Woo! I'll have some kind of a Yamaha dirt bike or something, I don't know. Some kind of dirt bike. Something for light trails. You know, nothing for crazy mountain stuff. And then I thought, well, I do like the cruiser idea, and I definitely like the speed. So if I want to get a cruiser and I want to get speedy, right now, the cruiser speedy, and when I say cruiser, I'm not talking like bagger. I'm talking like cruiser, you know, bare bones, just get her done cruiser. And I thought, you know what I'd like to try? There are 2 bikes that I'd like to try, and I think one is obviously holy cow awesome, and the other one is, it might be cool. The holy cow awesome is the Triumph Rocket 3, I think it's called. The new one that just come out. And I hear it's got like 165 foot-pounds of torque. I'm sure that's at the crank. And 180 horsepower or something. That's probably at the crank. Whatever they call that. Not at the actual rear wheel, because you know how they are. Maybe get one of those. This is probably very pricey, though. And then maybe get a, what do you call it? Harley Davidson Fat Bob. Wouldn't that be nice? Get a nice Fat Bob. That would be cool. See how that goes. I don't know. They look pretty nimble. I know it's not the same as a Rocket 3, but they look pretty nimble. And then I think my motorcycle garage would be complete. I really can't think of anything else I'd want to have in a stable of bikes. All right, this is Mike Cayley 7 getting drugs. I'll talk to you later.